We felt like this is a wonderful idea, not only to get married, but also to send a message and provide people with autism hope, and they'll someday find a true love like we have true love.
I started an Asperger support group. One day, in walks this young man. His name was Abraham. And when I first saw him, registered in my mind that he was a very nice looking fellow. And yet I could see that he was very, very shy, not real sure of himself.
I was the black sheep in the family. Of course, I didn't have anything else in my life. I really thought there was no hope for me. Everything I did, no matter how well I tried to fit in, I was felt rejected. And of course, the only opportunity I have left is hoping and wishing somebody who is just like me. I have truly appreciated that she has heart. I feel honored to be with her.
The engagement happened on Christmas Eve.
So I took her out to the backyard and then I proposed an engagement ring.
It was such a milestone for us to be at that point, for something like that to happen after what we had gone through.
I felt I have the right to be who I want to be with Anita. We communicate very well, and we know how to talk. We know how to say. We share our life paths. We share this comfort and peace and security. I knew in my heart she would say yes.
We are all equally human here. And as many of you know, things I was just listing are some of the traits associated with being on the autism spectrum. Yet, every single one of us has these human experiences throughout our life.
I became a wedding planner and started planning their lovely union. And together we kind of brought all these wonderful people on the spectrum together in our all autistic I Do crew. And it would provide these young kids on the spectrum as well as their parents hope and positive role models.
But on a larger scale, it actually brings awareness that people on the autism spectrum can have meaningful relationships.
Seeing that a couple with autism can fall in love and be married just like everybody else.
We have been told for so long that we're different and that we don't particularly fit in the same ways everyone else. But what we need to know is how we fit in, and that there's respect and there's love. And we have a chance to find happiness because we're angst-driven. I mean, autism is angst-driven. And if we can flush that out and find that one moment of peace, hope, love, that's what's important.
I think that love and relationships feel that you can't quantify them, and so in this data-driven behavioral world that we live in, people shy away from what's kind of the nuanced aspects of life. And I actually think that there's actually plenty of evidence that we can measure relationships, and needs to be a critical discussion in the autism community.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Hey, baby, my heart still fall as hard at 23.
Dear friends and family, we are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments and to cherish the words that shall unite Anita Lesko and Abraham Talmadge Nielsen in marriage. Marriage is the promise between two people who love each other, who trust in that love, who honor one another as individuals, and who wish to spend the rest of their lives together. This ceremony will not create a relationship that does not already exist between the two of you. It is a symbol of how far you have come in your lives, both as individuals. Today, your lives, which began on separate paths, shall be joined as one.
My darling Abraham, I cannot believe our wedding day is finally here. It seems like a lifetime ago when we met at the tiny church set back in the woods. I still remember when our eyes first met. It was as if a candle was lit with the flame to burn for all eternity.
Anita, let's go. My only beloved wife and soulmate, you have made me a better person. From the time I was deplorable and lonely to the open road to my freedom, independence, and relationship with you, I thought my dream of finding an eternal mutual lover like me was inauspicious.
I am so very proud of all you have overcome during this past year. At times, I worried it would be impossible, but you showed me the courage and strength you truly have, and it makes me so proud to become your wife today.
I realized how damaging it must be to walk in this world and have people believe something about you that is so very wrong. And watching this community stand up for each other and offer support, because so often in autism we talk about people needing support, and here we have this great event where there are so many individuals actually offering this support.
My heart sings as I think of you. My soulmate and passion have kept me going strong. I have felt as if we were like one, nowhere to start from end or beginning. Anita, let's go. I love you always and forever.
It's a mutual need that they have for each other. Being on the spectrum has its challenges socially, and they know well, individually what those challenges have been, for each of them. It's not always easy to find someone, and so when they did, they wanted to hold on to it.
Anita, let's go. Do you take Abraham Talmadge Nielsen to be a lawfully wedded spouse?
I do.
We're expecting a call, but I guess that call hasn't come yet. We shall now return to our regularly scheduled broadcasting. Abraham Talmadge Nielsen, do you take Anita Lesko to be a lawfully wedded spouse?
I do.
So now, by the virtue of the authority vested in me, I take pleasure in announcing that from this moment on, Abraham and Anita, our husband and wife, united in marriage, you may kiss your spouse. Congratulations.
Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are.
Please raise your glasses in the air as high as you can hold them. And I'd like to just say a few words to the new couple. Watching your marriage today was absolutely beautiful, and it just goes to show for all of those on the spectrum, true love exists, and obviously you two have it. And I just want to say cheers and wish you a happy married life.
Anita, this is Temple Grandin, and I just hope your wedding goes absolutely wonderful. I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but I wanted to at least just congratulate you.
Anita and Abraham, this has been such a beautiful journey, and I'm so happy that you guys invited me on it. And what you guys have here is very rare and wonderful to watch. And I wish you all the best in your future years to come. Happy wedding day.
Well, after being married for a little more than 25 years, my suggestion is to strive to understand each other, and I believe they're doing a really good job at that.
To stay true to themselves, which I think that they'll always do. To look to the future, not look back, not look at the past, not think about that. Always just look towards the future.
to see this, to feel it, that will lead to many, many more open doors for people on the autism spectrum when society starts accepting us and realizing, oh, they are really just like us.